Check.
Good to go? All right, well, welcome everybody to Season 2, Episode 12 of the Fantasy Guys. We are officially live. You can see pretty much majority of the squad is in the building today. Moti just got back from vacation, so, you know, he's still on his vacation days right now. Shout out to Big Bro Moti.
Shout out.
But to the right of me, you got the man, the myth, the legend, Jose's in the building right now. He is confident right now. His team's looking good in all fantasy leagues. So shout out to my man, Jose.
Yep.
Then next to me, you got Tony, who's the complete opposite. He walked in here not as confident. Tony's here to make history, though. That's what he does. He makes history, rather if it's good or bad.
That was wrong.
All right, Tony's in the building today. We got to start it off early.
See that segue?
Yes.
That was an uppercut.
That was a setup to a setup.
That was a setup.
That was a setup to a
I wonder
setup.
why he seated us like that.
I mean-
I'm wondering why.
Yes.
I'm in the playoffs in almost all my leagues. So 3 out of 4. Other one, I'm kind of struggling a little bit.
I saw in the Champions League, by the way, you ain't officially in there, by the way, but you're in there, but you're not officially in there. You know what I'm saying?
I hold the 8th seed right now.
You do,
For now.
but just watch out.
Despite Kyle Picks.
Kyle Pit. I mean,
You freaking
yeah. What
I
that
got
one?
a new name for Kyle Pitts.
unicorn.
Instead of the P, we're going to switch it with SH.
Yeah, Kyle said.
Yeah, there you go.
Tony said it. Jose did it. Just want to let y'all know if y'all keeping count at home. That was
Yeah.
Tony. All right. Shout out to my man Eric Antonio. He's in the building, back in the building today.
Welcome back.
He's scheduled. This is his last time, but you know, Eric, anytime you want to come through, you know. But this is his last scheduled moment. So shout out to Ratonia. Always coming in, ready to roll, by the way. I know he got his ringers ready to go. In first place currently in the Boom Phillies. I'll break down the percentages right now. But the guy that's holding the
All day.
belts, you know, his Boom Phillies fall under guest, but he's for sure not a guest to the show. Shout out to Cal Trey. Can we give Cal Trey a round of applause? And all the guests, man. Bosch, Ahmad, last week, he hit on Mike White.
That was a great call.
That's a great call.
Tip the cap.
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Thank God I didn't call him out on the show. I was about to say, what? Mike White?
That would have been the clip.
Oh, my God. Wallah. I didn't say it, but I was definitely thinking it like, all right, man.
Hey, real quick, Tone.
This is a problem.
Whenever you got time, just give us
Ring
some
the bell.
Give us some cowbell, man.
All right.
For the boys in blue.
Yeah.
That's my Michigan cowbell.
It's a Michigan cowbell.
Nice.
Tony's looking at you like, what is that?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
feel
because I
free.
didn't see it.
Yeah. Tony,
I know y'all.
Hey, ring them up.
I know you guys don't appreciate this.
Hey, listen,
Job not done.
Tony, when he heard ring the bell, like already his mind was like about to say pause or something. Like he was looking at Jose like, what you about to say, man? You about to say something wrong?
he was lost in the sauce.
I definitely was.
When
Yes.
you walk in 2 minutes before we start, you know, like the start of the show, and
Yeah.
you know, you got your executive producer in front of you, getting your stuff situated, and
Caltrey walks in, by the way, gets straight to work. He
Yeah.
doesn't even bull
Yep.
crap. You
I
know what I'm
mean,
saying?
somebody walks in on the phone, you know, he's
How
sits
are you
there-
guys? Coffee being
That's-
poured at 11:31.
Didn't even mix the coffee right.
No cream, straight.
All right, well, listen, we have a great show for you guys today. We actually got a lot of things to talk about today. So, first of all, be sure to subscribe to our pages, YouTube, Oz Media, Facebook, and Instagram, The Fantasy Guys. App on Spotify Podcast. You can listen to our show under Oz Media. Feel free to call in. The number is 313-306-1750. You can call in if you want to ask a question or have a comment about what we're talking about. Again, 313-306-1750. On TikTok, you can also follow us on Oz Media. We're back on TikTok, so
Hello.
make sure you give us a follow. Give a shout out to our sponsors, The Balkan House, Hanley, Qahwa House, BC Adhesives, Unique Coney Island, and Hammer Time True Value Hardware. Let's start off with the place that we like to give a shout out to from Franklin, Wisconsin, and that is BC Adhesives. You know, we want to give a shout out to those guys over there, Matt.
We
and
definitely
Terry
want to give a
Cassidy.
shout out to those guys because their season's not going the way
Yeah, so
they wanted to,
we got to
and
cheer them up somehow.
you might as well hit that mat.
Tough go.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Hit the cheese, baby.
First of all, Yusuf, can you hit us with the Matt?
Yeah.
You know, the Matt line, because Matt Cassidy wants to send a message.
That's right.
Tony's a dude.
Hey, Matt, I didn't forget that crap. All right? You had that recorded, and you were smiling every time they played that.
Hey,
In Matt's defense, he was forced to make that comment.
Was he?
were you here when that happened or no?
I was here when that happened.
dang it.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say
I'm
you
sorry.
can't confirm that.
Yeah.
But you probably can. Go
Matt's
ahead.
a great guy. He won't
Shout out to
do that.
BC.
Hammer Time
Oh,
True
okay.
Hanley
We
International.
can-
Hammer
it's all right,
Time
it's all right.
True
We-
Value
Hanley
is a school that treats every student
Hammer
and
Time
staff
True
like
Value
their own
Hardware
family.
has all of your hardware
It's even in their
needs.
vision
It's all right,
statement.
it's
They
all right.
have items for
Educating your
cooling,
child like our
heating,
own.
lawn care.
got a
Did
couple
you
ads
also know
going
that
on.
Hammer
Hey,
offers
hey,
a
hey,
virtual
2 for
academy?
1.
They have great service.
So if you're looking for
Well,
your
that's
place to
awesome.
sign up for an online
If you
school,
want to shop local,
look no further
than
than Hammer
Virtual
Time True
Academy.
Value
Feels like I'm
Hardware.
talking to two
The
grown-ups.
best
if you're
hardware
looking
for
for
face to
Detroit
face.
Hamtramck
Now I
area.
know how
Yeah.
students feel.
Yo, that joke was funny.
Hey, that joke is
Hold
hilarious.
on.
It's all right. It's all right. Hold on. Yeah, we could definitely
Hey,
run the
can you
ad
do all
again.
4 of them at one time?
Yo,
BC adhesives. We can run the BC adhesives ad. Go ahead.
Okay, sounds good.
it's not done.
That's not done yet.
'Cause I feel like dropping my kid off at school and going to a hardware store.
Both at the
I feel
same
like
time.
giving my son a hammer and telling him to go to Henley.
There you go. Have at it.
With a cup of gawa.
All right, I think we're back with. I think it's good now. No ad probably runs that long. BC adhesives. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to BC Adhesives. We want to give them a shout out, and then we're going to get started. For those that are watching, we got a whole conversation for you guys today, but we're going to go ahead and give shout out to BC Adhesives.
BC Adhesives. You can go to BC Adhesives for all your industrial adhesives needs. They do food packaging, book binding, product assembly, and many other industrial services. So if you are in need of adhesives for your business or having trouble with your current adhesives applications, you can contact them by phone 1-888-679-9825 or go on their website www.bcadhesives.com.
All right, that's funny, by the way. Jose said that. Now I know how students feel. That's hilarious. That's probably exactly how they feel, too.
Yes.
So with that said, first of all, do y'all want to start off with this college football playoff since we can start
No,
off?
do you want to start
Yeah.
off with this college football? Because you haven't been able to talk about a lot of college football this year.
Not a lot.
So go ahead.
Yeah.
Be a Michigan fan for once.
I'm not going to be a
he
Michigan
can.
fan, but I'm
He
going to be a
can.
college football playoff fan. Can I be that?
That means you're a Michigan fan because we in the playoffs, big dog. You know what I mean?
All right, so let me say this, okay? I think Georgia and Michigan are for sure 1 and 2.
Right.
I think that's no argument with that, right?
Right.
The
Right.
argument comes with 3, 4, and 5. To me, that's what it is.
The
It's
biggest
only-
argument, I swear, like, this is a never-ending conversation.
I'm gonna be honest with you. What do I want? Because Bosch just commented his playoff, and I put down. That's what you want, and then he put LOL. He understood the joke.
Yeah.
Because he put
Yeah.
TCU at 3, Ohio State at 4.
Of course.
Personally, what do I want? I want, as a fan, Ohio State at 3 and Alabama at 4. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Of
I know
course.
that's probably anti a lot of people because people don't like Bama. But that's what I want as a fan of college football.
yeah.
What do I think is gonna happen? I think Ohio State is going to be 3, TCU is going to be 4, but I'm not surprised if TCU stays at 3 and Ohio stays at 4.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
I
that's
don't care.
that's my thinking. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Tony, looks like you got something to say. Go ahead, Tony.
I do think it's going to end up TCU at 3, Ohio State at 4. I don't think you could reward somebody for being at home while the other team's playing in a conference championship game. Losing to a number 10 team
Top 10
in Kansas State. Yeah, so listen, I'm a Michigan fan.
Of course.
I don't want to see Ohio State.
I do.
I want them to suffer that loss for
Eat
a
it.
whole year.
Eat
I didn't
it.
even want them in the playoffs,
Eat it.
to be honest with you.
It's just our luck. We get one loss, we drop to 12.
100%, man.
You know what
And
I'm
this
saying?
is the BS that I'm talking about.
Stop,
Michigan,
please. Stop.
Bro,
Michigan gets
okay,
that.
see?
Michigan gets
See,
that
stop.
credit. Michigan gets that
They
credit.
do. They get that credit,
Okay.
but not if we would have lost that game.
I disagree. You guys were the number 3 seed at the
If we
moment.
lost by 20 on the road to Ohio State, we're dropping like 6, 7, 8.
I agree.
All right, Ohio State at home getting blown out. They dropping, and you got to factor in we didn't have Blake Corum, so we would have dropped to 8 without without one of our arguably our best player. But you had Ohio State where everybody there ends up dropping 2 spots to number 5 or 3 spots to number 5.
Yep.
That's BS at home. Was it a close game?
Was it BS or BCS? I'm sorry, go ahead. Just wanted to say-
There is BS in the BCS.
Yeah,
There you go.
I
Tony's
respect that.
rant. Somebody's phone is on, by the way. Because I'm hearing somebody. It might be mine, to be honest with you, because mine's probably getting picked up.
No, it's actually your phone.
Yeah, my phone is on, but my sound is on low. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of hear it. But go
Yeah,
ahead,
man.
Tony, what do you got to say?
Yeah, I feel the fear. I feel the fear, and it is.
Whoa.
I will say it's unfortunate.
Fear?
I think it is unfortunate for Michigan fans that you can't
No.
enjoy the win because
Bring
I really.
fear?
Here's the thing.
He hears it in your
Here's
voice.
the thing.
You sound scared.
Yeah.
I say bring them boys from the Buckeyes back to our place, and we'll run it through their throats. Bro, listen, I'm
I
not
think it's
worried
Ohio
about it.
State at 3 and TCU at 4, and that's how it should be.
But that's not
and
how it's
that's
gonna
the
be.
way that it's going to get the best ratings because you're going to get the rematch in the semis, and then you're going to get one of those two teams against Georgia.
That's what I was trying to tell Jose. Like, I think the ratings wise is
and but,
100%.
but at the end of the day, I think it's the best. It's the way that they should be ordered too. Ohio State was in front of TCU all year long for a reason. Okay, it's about finding for the playoffs the best teams, but also the best resumes. Okay, and so at the end of the day, TCU now has a loss, and whether Ohio State played or not, it doesn't. To me, they've shown the precedent that you can stay idle and then move up the rankings.
So,
And to me, TCU played 6 one-score games. Ohio State did not play a single one-score game, including the Michigan game, which you say was a blowout, but let's be honest in saying that it was a 7-point game with 7 minutes left before Edwards busted 2 runs.
Yep.
Well, it was
So-
a 14-point game before that.
So I think it's and the second half, everyone knew that Michigan was going to win that game, and
Yep.
they went runaway doing that. But it was a close game for much of it, and I think that it's a little exaggerated on how maybe bad Ohio State is. I think they're good, and I wouldn't want to see them again just because that rematch doesn't go well often in those playoffs.
yeah,
Unless
in
you're
the history.
Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my thing is this: with Ohio State and Michigan, Jose did bring up a great point. He was like, you shouldn't be, you shouldn't be like, it shouldn't work out for you that you were at home idle. Like you shouldn't be moving up. I don't think Ohio State really is more so moving up. I think it's TCU moving back because they
Yeah.
lost. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they were playing with fire for a long time, and then
Oh,
they
yeah.
got banked, and
Yeah.
they still went 12-0. So I think they're deserving of that 4 spot still.
listen, TCU. By the way, whoever they play, they're getting spanked. They're gonna. I think
sure.
they're gonna.
I mean,
For
we
sure.
all agree that.
I think they're gonna lose by Michigan by 20 or or Georgia by 20.
I like Duggan a lot, but I mean, they're outmatched.
Yeah, but what the hell are they doing, man? Handing off to the running back.
That was dumb.
Like the guy was shredding them on one drive. He had 95 yards
He almost,
rushing.
yeah.
Like, what are you doing, man? He's got the speed to go outside or even fake it and
Go for the
you
field goal.
might have that pass.
Keltre, what's your four prediction before it comes out? By the way, it's gonna come out during our show. We will post it or let you know live. Go ahead, Keltre. Is his mic on? By the way, Yusuf, hot his mic. Go ahead, Kel.
Yo.
Yeah.
There he is.
There you go.
All right, it's gonna be Georgia, Ohio State, TCU, Michigan.
But not in that order.
Yeah.
Oh.
The matchup.
No. Oh, okay.
Okay, so what is it again?
Georgia, Ohio State.
Yeah, he's got.
So you got 1
Ohio
versus
State
4.
at the
Ohio
four.
State 4.
And two.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I think ultimately that is. I mean, listen, ratings.
But why are we not talking about Alabama, bro? Like, let's have this
They
argument.
got
Can
2 losses, man.
Yeah, they
I
got
know.
sorry.
I know. People
You're
keep
done.
saying
Well, a
that.
total of
But-
what?
You're done.
How many points they lose those two?
It don't matter.
Exactly.
And two,
Like-
like dominant. It's not like they're scrub teams.
Like, I
Look,
don't know.
And they
I
also
hate
played a
Alabama.
ton of one-score games.
I don't hate Alabama.
Look, they didn't blow out
I don't hate
every. It
Alabama.
is not the Alabama team that's been in the past.
Yeah,
They
for
weren't
sure.
blowing away everyone. They played in a
for
ton
sure.
of close games. They
and
lost
they
2 of them.
twice.
All right, but can we
Let's
say
figure out.
this, that it's okay for a team? I know they haven't done it past precedent, but like to me, a 2-loss team is not the end of the world. I agree. If Alabama was blowing out teams, that this conversation would be a lot more serious than it is right now.
I think that's why they're changing the format. They're looking to change the format because now you have all these teams that are 2-loss teams in tough conferences that are one of the best 4 teams in the country. So, I mean, do I think Alabama? If you put TCU and Alabama on the field, Alabama's winning, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So does that make them one of the best 4 teams in the country? Of course. But you got to reward the schedule. I mean, it is what it is. I do see. I think TCU's in. But when the argument becomes TCU versus Alabama, that means you're guaranteeing Ohio State through, right?
Yeah.
So why is not TCU at 4?
They're going to.
They don't want. I don't know, man. I think they look. I don't know if they want that rematch. Hey, ratings would be
Yeah.
bananas,
But
bro.
Yeah.
Michigan, Ohio State, the ratings. Wow,
Wow.
wow.
Is Michigan
if
and
it
Ohio
was-
State the biggest matchup of college football?
Oh yeah.
It should be.
It's the biggest in sports.
Alabama and Auburn's number 2 probably.
No,
2.
What's bigger
Auburn's
than
them
them?
bad though.
Yeah.
But
What's
this
bigger,
year, for
USA
sure.
versus England?
no.
So what's bigger than Ohio State versus Michigan?
Oh, I agree.
Kansas City versus Buffalo.
Come on, man.
No, hell
Get on my
no.
face.
Hey,
Tuck's coming.
Stop.
I'll tell you who. Hey, I'll tell you. Hey, I'll
Hey,
tell you
that
who
line low
was.
key is gonna backfire. I know it's big
I'll
time.
tell you
bro.
who was a good rival.
I'm telling you,
Hey,
man.
you
That
know what?
line is
They're
gonna
not
backfire.
saying Tuck's
Hey.
coming anymore. You know what they're saying?
Tuck's running.
No, it's more like I don't want to cuss, but they're coming.
Okay.
That's the boys in blue, not you.
I know
guys,
that's
don't
right.
worry
Yeah.
about it. But yeah, Michigan versus Ohio
can't say
State would be
anything
great.
right now,
maybe.
so
You
it's-
can't.
Well,
Just sit back. and
one of the
relax.
greatest rivalries in sports.
The greatest rivalries in sports.
Avalanche and Red Wings.
I know
game.
that's- Hey, that was up there, bro.
I was watching that game live when they
Oh
strapped
my
it
god!
out. I was actually watching
Red
that
Wings
game.
and Avalanche. Wow.
Would you? Was it the Avalanche? No, it wasn't the Avalanche. I was thinking of the Penguins.
It's just so much history.
Fury.
man.
Remember their
So-
goalie? God, that guy was just blocking.
Flurry.
Mobileye, hey, shout out to Mookie. Said Georgia 1, Michigan 2, TCU 3, Ohio State 4.
Yeah,
That
I
is
think
his
that's the way they
rankings.
got to go.
These are a lot of Michigan
That's
fans.
how Michigan fans want it to
Michigans
go.
all
No,
want it.
It's not how it's going to
That's
go.
what I replied back to
Bring
Brian.
those
did
guys
watch
from
that.
Ohio. Who's Ohio State?
I don't know.
Hey, no way, man.
Some boys in the South. I think they're.
Look, if it was the year that Michigan went 15-0, could you imagine beating Ohio State twice
Twice.
on the way of doing
Twice.
it?
Hey,
I mean, it would be
Harbaugh-
storybook.
But
Well,
you don't
but I
have
don't think it's
Corum,
gonna
man.
A currency
I'd
after
have
him.
way more confidence if Corum is playing.
Listen,
I swear, I'd
I
have
know.
way more confidence.
You know what
Going
sucks?
into that game, I didn't think they were going to win.
I
thought
think
they had
wanted,
zero chance.
I think they wanted to shut Curran. They wanted to shut him down weeks ago, but they didn't want to until after the Ohio State
Oh
game.
my god, man!
'Cause
If they
that's-
had Corum, I'd have no issue playing them.
I'm not worried about playing anybody.
How are
anymore.
you not worried? I mean, listen, dude.
We got
Hey,
the
we got
Don.
Uncle JJ
Hey,
at quarterback.
JJ McCarthy's playing really
He
well at
is.
quarterback.
But
But
he's
that
still
one-
missing some throws.
Besides that one throw that he did where he stood in the pocket for 3 extra.
Oh, he was just being cocky
He was
at
just
that
being
point.
too much.
Yeah, that was being
Dude.
cocky. Like where he ended up going around
And he
looking
just-
like Kyler Murray.
Was it when he threw the pick?
Then he
Yeah,
took a couple
talking
steps
about-
to the right.
Yeah.
Looked at Harbaugh, gave him a head nod.
Hey, what about? What about? He's still missing some throws, man. He's making some better throws, but I feel like
But yeah,
he's still missing some
but
throws,
he's
man.
dropping dimes.
yeah,
You
but he's
see?
a sophomore, bro. Like you gotta let him be, man.
I
Him
get
and
it. But we're
Donovan
talking about
Edwards,
this
man.
year.
I know. I'm just throwing it out there that like that's some growing pains that's gonna come with him. But
I
he's been
get
playing
it.
well. Shout out to
But
all
he's
the-
definitely the right move. Let's be real.
Yeah.
He's a great leader,
Yeah.
too. I mean, he's humble.
He
You
is.
got to respect it.
My man
Yeah.
said, "Bring on the." He wants to play Ohio.
So we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see
He was
what
like,
happens.
bring them.
He said
12
that?
o'clock is when the committee begins, but you don't have to go there. You can stay here, watch
I
with
don't
us.
want to be cocky.
You guys are gonna have it. Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news. And then
I don't want to.
We'll share our final opinions.
Man, that was very enthusiastic.
Yeah, he really wants to. He wants,
Cal Trey.
Cal's
What the hell?
been following the countdown since yesterday, so
Yes.
he's been waiting for this, man.
He has.
He's been.
Hey,
I did it last year, so.
I sent the image, or I seen the image you sent, and everybody had Georgia, Michigan,
Yeah.
TCU, Ohio State.
and those
then-
were
and then-
people from the committee, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But this is when
No.
though.
Yeah, today, bro.
No, it's not.
We don't play no games,
They
bro.
didn't post that
Fantasy
early.
guys.
They
We
didn't
don't.
post that
Hey, we
early.
don't
Wow.
do that. We
You're
don't
right.
do that, man.
You're right.
Come on, man.
I
They
can't
gotta
even
release
question
it like that.
Well, you
bro.
got to understand, everybody in the committee is like a reporter. So they get to report out what they think is going to be before they go into the committee.
That's kinda
Now,
not smart.
Yeah, but you got to understand, once you're in that room, everything changes. Now it's not your decision. It's everybody's decision. Now everybody's going to give you their reason. And
Everybody's decision was the same though, according to that post.
I mean, you guys say everybody's a Michigan fan. Everybody's a Michigan fan. I mean, it is what it is. Just
I mean, it's kind of hard not to be a Michigan fan, though.
Stop
It is. It's easy.
Please,
Just ask Omar.
let's not go there.
Bro,
Let's not go there.
let me tell you something, man.
I'm
He's
not
still-
gonna lie to you.
bro.
I might give them a little more respect than Sparty people. They sometimes let me hear, but let's not sit here and say that it's not that hard to be a Michigan fan. Let's be
But I'll
real
tell you
now.
one thing. Hey,
Some of the Michigan is known to have one of the most arrogant fan bases.
But
Hold
listen,
on.
Omar.
I wouldn't say arrogant.
hey, Omar.
I wouldn't say arrogant.
Let me tell you something.
Michigan has never had a poop that smelled. Just ask them.
That's
Wow.
true.
See?
I mean, fun fact. Number one.
We eat good food. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
No, but you know what? We ain't gonna be
Plant-based
negative.
diets.
Shout out to Michigan. They did win the
What?
Big Ten. They are number
Again?
2
Back
in
to
the
back.
college football playoff, and then back to back. You
Yep.
know, so you gotta give them respect. I ain't trying to, shout out to Michigan. They deserve it. They deserve the recognition
They do.
for sure. And good luck. Honestly, I think they have a great chance to make it to the
Hey.
national.
Hey,
championship.
would you root for Michigan if they made it to the national championship game?
Not at all.
No chance.
At all?
Wow. Talking about an arrogant fan base, huh?
Right.
Yeah,
Not
so-
arrogant.
Yep.
We're
Yep.
allowed to not have to root for our rivals.
All right. Okay, let me ask you a question, okay?
But you know one thing,
You
though?
know, you guys are not our rivals.
They're not.
You're not.
I just want to let you guys
Are we-
know.
are we-
It's
gonna
not
have
a knock.
Are we
It
gonna
ain't a
move on?
knock.
Are we gonna move on from this? Because we're gonna keep
Is it
going
a
in
knock
circles.
though? Is
Nope.
it a knock? If
Why
you guys
you smile
okay,
when you say that though? Why you
It-
smile when you said that?
I'm just curious. Is it a knock when one team considers somebody a rival and the other team doesn't? It's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not,
Hey,
bro.
It's just brotherly
How?
love.
It is, man. It's,
It is what it is.
See what Tony can do.
I love
Tony-
you guys.
See how Tony does it, and then he ends it with that.
I
Can
do.
you please let us know how we feel about Tony? I need to know what Amila feels about Tony.
hate Tony.
That's what we need to know.
Hey, listen.
All
Now
right?
I was there when you made her do that.
And he grabbed her head like, say it.
Say it.
I hate Tony.
That's what it was.
That was real good.
Moving on, I said, but money-wise, Georgia 1, Michigan 2, Ohio State 3, Bama 4, for sure.
That'll be scary.
That would be what the playoff was made to
Imagine
be.
that happens and
That's what the playoffs. That's what
and
the
it's
playoffs are
Ohio
about.
State versus Alabama
No, it can't happen.
What?
Oh, in the championship, you mean?
in the championship.
Oh, okay.
So if they put Ohio at 3 and the Bama at 4,
Inshallah, that happens, man.
Why?
Because that's the best college football playoff
Man,
that we've ever had.
What?
1, 2, 3, 4,
They
Georgia,
don't-
Michigan, Ohio State, and Alabama. That's the best
Alabama.
playoff we've ever had. There's
All right,
always
now,
one,
okay, let me ask you
one
a question.
team that doesn't
Let's-
deserve
okay,
to be
So
so
you
what
guys
would you
want
do?
2 teams that didn't make their conference championship
Yeah, because
in the
it's the
playoffs?
It
four
doesn't matter.
best
It doesn't matter. It's
teams,
4 best
guys.
teams.
Dang,
Listen, I
like,
agree with that. It's
Put
the 4
everything
best teams.
away. Just put the 4 best teams
I don't
in
think
there.
they can do that. I
don't
think
think
they.
they
I
should
think
do
they
that.
have the plan going forward to do it next year.
Yeah.
No,
I
that
don't
shit,
think
by the
they're
way,
doing
still not the playoffs, by the way. It's still not
2024,
12.
I mean.
It's still 2
What
years
is
from
it?
now. Yeah, it's
Didn't
still
they,
next
they're gonna
year.
try to push it up.
No.
No, that's it. It's still
Oh.
one more year.
They can
bro.
push it
Still
real
gotta deal
good.
with this one more year. But with that said, we do got a lot more things to talk about. That was the college part. We're gonna get back to it when they make it official. Yusuf, can we go ahead and run the Hanley ad now this time?
Damn.
And then we're going to go ahead and talk about the Detroit Lions that got a big
Damn.
name player back this week. And you guys are about to be welcome to the Jameson Williams show. But we're gonna go ahead and run that Hanley ad first.
Yep.
Hanley International Academy. Hanley is a school that treats every student and staff like their own family. It's even in their vision statement, educating your child like our own. Did you also know that Hanley offers a virtual academy? So if you're looking for your kid to sign up for an online school, look no further than Hanley's Virtual Academy. But if you're looking for face-to-face, Hanley International Academy is located on 2400 Denton Street, Hamtramck, Michigan. The athletics there are great. The academics there are great. Shout out to the whole staff for being great teachers and educators for our leaders of tomorrow.
Or are you not a Messi fan?
Because I'm a Ronaldo fan. It's a one or
Okay.
another.
See,
All
that's
right.
not true. That's also
You-
like
you
being a
can be.
LeBron James, Michael Jordan argument.
No,
Exactly.
Kevin Durant or Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, like people.
Why can't you be both?
I think people don't enjoy. Like you're not allowing yourself
Greatness,
to
bro.
enjoy greatness in the
100%.
game when
I'm
you
not a-
guys have
I'm
that.
sorry, I'm
like
not a
even
Messi
with me,
fan.
like when I you know what's Michigan State, Michigan. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I enjoy good football. Now, do I want them to win the national championship? Heck, no.
You know what?
But I
enjoy
want to
good-
see the 4 best teams in the
that came
playoffs.
from
I
the
enjoy a
heart.
good soccer game, but I don't
That
want
come from the
Argentina
heart,
to
it's
advance.
true.
that came from the heart.
Everything comes back to Michigan. We're talking about the World Cup,
Yeah.
and he brings up Michigan.
I'm just
You know
giving
what I'm
you an
saying?
example.
Michigan
Hey,
lives in
France
your head
just scored.
rent-free.
Hey, France just scored. Well,
You know,
who
J.J.
cares
McCarthy
about
couldn't
where?
make that
Ann
throw.
Arbor? You gonna say they scored in Ann Arbor?
I just gave you guys a compliment. I told people that.
Then
they
we
should
threw it
respect
back
is
in
what
your
they do.
face.
See?
They can't handle greatness. That
You
is
can't
it.
handle the truth.
Yes, I like that.
Thank you, Femi.
Ring the cowbell, Tony. You gotta
Ring the bell,
that cowbell,
Tone.
all right? There you go.
Hey, I got a fever, and the doctor said I need more cowbell. Ring the bell.
You should be the one with the bells, Jose. You're gonna be the one
you
who
really
does
should.
it. All right. With that said,
I would not let you guys talk if I have that cowboy next to me.
we got the Lions. We got Jameson Williams coming back this week. The Lions are currently
J-Bo.
4-7. This is that part of the schedule. It was about 7-8 weeks ago. I was like, man, our schedule gets soft after that Buffalo Bills
Yes,
game.
yes.
So, this is the time right now. We're 4-7. We have a very easy schedule. Top 5 easiest, to be honest with you. When we're talking numbers wise, Lions, I think they're number 3 if we're being exact. So, with that said, first of all, J-Mo's back. Eric Antonio, I'm gonna start off with you. I know you're excited. This is something that you've been looking forward to. I know something I've been looking forward to. What is your thoughts on Jameson Williams, reality and fantasy for the Lions?
So fantasy, I think we got to wait at least a couple weeks and see how it's going to go. I mean, you're not starting him this week,
But we
it's-
do got him as Boom Phillies, you and I.
Of course,
yeah.
yeah. Well, he's got low projections. So,
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
But no, he's going to be electric. He's going to be fun to watch. I want to see him take a slant 75 yards. I want to see him take the level off the defense, take the top off the
Yeah.
defense. So we'll see if Goff can throw it that far. But
big test.
I'm excited, man. He's I mean, he's our number 12 overall pick. He's ready to go.
You know, there are a lot of reports, for those that don't know, that said he was the best receiver in the draft.
Yep.
You know, people believe that Aaron Rodgers, they asked him before the draft, you know, who's one player that you'd love for the Packers to take. He pointed out Jameson Williams. He was like, that guy is the real deal. You know, and he's from our rivals, NFC North rivals. I heard Green Bay was all in. They tried to move up to get Jameson Williams. They're one of the teams that were trying to move up to get him in the draft. You know, the Lions probably snuck in there. It was like, yo, let's make it happen before anyone else does. Lions don't usually move up. We were in a rebuild moment, but they seen somebody that they thought that was the guy, and they got him. And I think he's going to fit really well in the team. You know, Tony, what are your thoughts on Jameson Williams?
I mean, I'm glad they moved up. When it happened, I actually thought they were moving up to get the other guy.
Kyle Hamilton or Jordan
No.
Davis?
Davis.
Tackle?
Yeah.
Defensive
I thought they
tackle?
were going to move up to get Davis because he kind of fell to a spot where they thought they could get him. But, man, they shocked me with the Jameson Williams pick.
Yeah.
And I loved it, to be honest with you, because I thought, listen, you're getting basically a top 3, top 4 pick in next year's draft. And if he wasn't hurt, he would have been in this year's draft. So why not take him where you took him?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, the Lions pretty much got 2 top 10 picks last year. That's pretty much what it was.
2 top 5
yeah,
picks.
and they can
Top
dra-
10. That's
Same
not
thing
push.
with
He could
this
be.
year, though.
I love being
Same thing with
extra.
this year.
Yeah.
I'm extra.
Listen, Lions, man, they're going to be 7 and 10, 8 and 9 at least, bro. Like, this schedule, the way it's working out, I think the Lions, I think people are not realizing that they're actually a solid team. And now our pieces are coming back to me. Like, they're not bad, and our schedule is soft.
You want to know what sucks? Our schedule will be way better. Honestly, we had better coaching.
Our
Our record, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'd
I
have
mean,
two more
we have an
wins.
extra
We'd have
2,
2
3
more
wins.
wins.
we
Minimum.
probably have 2 more wins.
we'll-
The
do
one
you-
thing is, I didn't want to root against Matt Stafford, and I'm glad they threw him on IR.
Oh, it's
now
glorious.
I could, huh?
It's glorious. I mean,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
gonna get a top
100%.
5 pick.
Dude,
That's crazy.
it probably couldn't have worked out any better. Matt Stafford won a championship. We ended up getting that pick, going down, and now you're being sarcastic.
No, I
No, you
threw up a
flashed me
number
too.
2.
Oh.
I said it. Remember I said it. Don't be surprised if you jump to that number
Oh,
2
man, that's-
pick.
yeah, that's crazy.
I was like, people are not realizing it. I was like, bro, like, first of all, Stafford, when you see neck, that's already a red flag. You know what I'm saying? They said something about his neck. I know it's
Yep.
concussion. Like, and Rams are done. The way that they're playing, like, that
Yeah.
team don't got the juice no more. You know what's funny is that the Rams have a lot of primetime games, so we can actually, like, root for them from home now. I watched them personally. These next 4 weeks, they got, like, a primetime game unless they get flexed out. So, long story short, Aaron Donald got hurt. Kupp got hurt. Like, everybody had these 3
Robinson.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now
Henderson's
Chicago.
gone.
Hey, shout
I
out to
mean-
Moti.
That was a filthy.
Calling out the Moti of
Allen
the year,
Robinson.
Allen Robinson. I mean, I didn't.
I had high hopes for him.
Me too, man.
So, long story short, Rams, we could end up with a number 2 pick. Inshallah, they don't win another game the rest of this year.
Yeah, they got.
And hopefully, Houston somehow wins 2 games. You know, maybe this one against Cleveland. They're hype at home. Just throwing it out
They
there.
ain't winning this one.
They're winning.
You
Just throwing it
tripping?
out there.
Who?
They might be
Sean
high. The
Watson
crowd.
going
Houston?
off.
Yeah. I'm just
Revenge
trying
game.
to
Huh?
hype it up.
He's hyping up the
Trying
revenge
to
game.
hype
What?
it up. Revenge game.
said Watson's going off, but he's not going off.
Watch.
I don't know why
Okay,
Yusuf's
hey.
so anti-Watson, bro.
Because
No, he said he ain't
hates
going off this
massages.
game.
No,
That's
he
what he's
hates
saying.
Watson, period. He thinks he's going to be trash the rest of the year.
I just don't.
Do you think he's gonna be
Hey,
trash?
calm down. Go get a massage. Ease up, big dog.
Yeah, right. Hey, do you think he's gonna be trash
Eric.
this year?
No, just
Yeah.
this game, I don't think.
Yeah.
No, it's just too soon.
No, yeah, they're gonna pound Chubb.
Yeah,
Chubb's gonna have a
100%.
huge day.
All right, Jameson will be
Pause.
extremely limited, said somebody.
Yo, enough with the Watson conversation.
Hey, shout out to Moti though.
Yes. All right, Ziad Hadi. Hey, guys. With the Z, by the way. Shout out to Ziad with that one.
Yeah.
Pick one. Gibson at the Giants. Collins versus Cleveland. Gallup versus Indy. I don't care to win that bad this week. Please tell Tony I'm 9-3 with a 4-game win streak and top scorer.
Shout out.
And if we're doing the math correctly, the win streak began when he was on the show.
Yes, it was.
When Tony was talking smack. Yusuf, can you go ahead and run that Matt Cassidy just to let people know?
Tony's a douche.
All right, just
Straight
want
up.
to throw that out there. So, personally, I go Antonio Gibson. I know he's playing against the Giants, but to me, more touches than anybody else on that list, Nico Collins and Gallup. So, I'm going Gibson.
Yeah.
Who you guys got? Eric?
Gibson.
Gibson. Cal?
Gibson.
Gibson. Gibson.
I'm going against the panel.
Okay. Nico?
Gallo up.
Michigan man, Nico.
Nah, Nico. Nico gonna get hit with the Rico.
All right, so who you got? Gallup?
Yeah, I like Michael
Sunday
Gallup
night
tonight
game.
on Sunday nights. Shout out
Tony.
to primetime players.
He don't care. So
Fahmy, how about this? Who would you start?
He said he don't care about your opinion.
he don't care about me.
He wants to know because according to Z, we had this conversation last week.
He
me and
goes
him.
opposite.
He goes the opposite. So
Yeah.
please tell us who would you start? Hey, just say Gibson just to mess him up.
Nah, I'd probably go Gallup.
Oh, god damn it. I'm going Gibson.
Hey, by the way, Tony, we gotta do the history count. All right, we gotta do the history.
Yo, can we get a scoreboard over
Yeah,
here?
we'll get a scoreboard.
Hey, how about this? Take
Wait,
everything.
there was some talk about the Houston Texans. They're having a tough year, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they have what, 1 win.
Yeah.
I mean, the craziest part is they have more wins than Tony.
Yeah.
Twice as many wins
Yes.
as Tony.
Wow.
This guy's been holding on to that one.
Hey, do me a favor. Take everything off that
I heard
shelf.
him say, "When are we gonna bring up Houston?"
Guys,
Just so he can bring up my record.
oh man, that's funny.
Tony, by the way, has not won a game in fantasy in one league that he's in. Probably one of the tougher leagues that he's in, toughest league. So shout out to Tony.
It's not easy.
It's happening
It's-
today, boys.
It's injuries.
The victory.
A lot of,
You got Samaje P. Ryan.
Yeah, I do.
I hope
had
you
him
do
last
get a
week.
win. I hope
Listen,
you do.
guys.
I'm rooting for you.
Listen,
Yeah,
man.
because it's not easy to go over 14, bro.
It's definitely not.
not.
It's not easy.
especially with the
Who you playing
guys.
against?
It's
Arkansas?
very hard to go on 14.
Let me
Who you
tell you
playing
something.
It
against?
really is. I'm going against the Gazelle, Ali Jahim.
Oh,
Good luck.
So here's the thing. No, I've seen his matchups.
I know. I'm just saying. Look, Fahmy.
Sometimes it's not the matchup. It's,
Yeah, I know.
It's the
Listen, man,
fantasy owner.
It's fantasy.
It's
dog.
like-
I think I put up 130 some points last week.
that was his most.
I probably
this
would have
season.
put. Yeah, I would have beat
9
it's crazy,
teams.
dog.
Yeah, you would have beat 9 teams.
You got any Michigan players on there?
Maybe
No.
that's the problem.
That's where his problem is.
There you go. All right. So
Hey, I'm picking
also,
up Nico Collins.
Also,
go.
how many boom Phillies did Tony hit? I need to send blankets to Yemen. Tony doesn't even care about Yemen, bro. When he's losing,
That's not true.
That's not true.
For the record,
0 boom Phillies.
stop.
Stop.
I was just listen. When he made that offer, I ended up going from having 6 boom Phillies to having 46, and I happened to hit 5 of them.
Well, we're not gonna make this official, okay? Ziad, he
Ziad,
had
we are gonna
5
find the
blankets.
numbers and we're gonna
5 blankets.
we're gonna run
Alright.
it. We're gonna run that through.
Yeah.
There you
5
go.
blankets.
All right. With that said, biggest fan of Oz Media said Ayuk or Pittman this week. Debo is active, but who would you guys go with?
Hey,
Ayuk
listen.
or Pittman?
Right now, in my eyes, Ayuk is their number 1 wide receiver.
Whoa,
Right now,
He
he's their
is.
number 1.
I mean, numbers wise, he's also the number 1
yeah.
wide receiver.
man. So you like Ayuk over Pittman?
Yeah.
So
I
and
think
he's
that's-
playing Dallas.
I think that game's going to be
yeah,
a
it's number,
shootout.
yeah,
Yeah, I
Dallas
probably-
has got a great defense.
Yeah.
You know,
They're not gonna give Matt Ryan the time. They have to run the ball. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ayuk too.
and it's like
Yeah,
the NFL is going like these coaches really hate the Colts right now. They went against the grain.
Why?
You don't do what they did.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Tony. We had this talk last week about Jeff Saturday, and
You-
I was
you
a
don't
fan
do
of
that.
Jeff Saturday, but I'm not gonna lie to you, he did not do a good job. At
He
the
didn't
last
deserve it.
minutes. Did you watch the game against Pittsburgh?
That's what you get when you hire somebody that was.
I'm not
at
gonna lie to
Tweety.
you. It was head scratching to me that like the way it was a Lions moment. It was a Lions moment with the last 2 minutes against Buffalo. Like it bothers me so much when coaches like because there's so many levels, so many people in each other's ears, and nobody is calling timeouts.
That's incredible.
It's like it's mind-boggling that even Matt Ryan to me, like I know he's
Yeah, you're a
you
veteran, dude.
you gotta roll.
Was it the
but-
first half?
No, this is the second
End of the
half.
game.
End of the game.
Saturday was trying to take the timeouts the next week.
Yeah, he had 3 timeouts, Tony.
He thought he could take
It's
them.
ridiculous.
and he didn't call none of them.
Yeah,
It
they
went
don't.
into overtime.
No,
It was supposed to go to overtime. I mean, it was
So I don't
supposed
get
to go
it. So
to
why
They're
would he
driving
not
to
call
tie
a
the game
timeout?
or-
tie the game or win. Yeah.
So why didn't he call a timeout?
I'm confused, man. By the way, another blunder to me was Lovie Smith. He said that I didn't want Tom Brady to throw an interception. Or not Lovie Smith. What's his name from Tampa Bay?
Todd Bowles.
Todd Bowles.
Yeah, I see
Bro,
that one.
that
I
was-
didn't get.
oh
that
my
one I didn't
God.
get. When
I'm
I seen
sitting
that,
there
it was like
watching
30 some
it.
seconds.
I'm watching it like, but why doesn't the quarterbacks call timeouts? I'm confused.
I don't know, man. We got more to worry about the coaching blunders and
Detroit.
yeah.
But
with
anyways,
Detroit,
I'm not gonna
so.
lie to you, Jeff Saturday did not look good last week, and he apologized for it. He apologized for it the next day, I believe, but it did not look good.
Hey,
Jeff Saturday,
you guys know it's 12:05, right?
Listen,
Yeah, they came out.
not official.
I think it's official, guys.
Let's see.
Michigan fans, smile,
dun, 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 dun.
smile, boys.
Coming up
Who is it?
coming up next,
it is,
Jose.
It is what it is. It's
It
on
came
TV
out-
right now.
Is it on TV, Yusuf? Look at the TV, Yus. What's going on?
The TV is off.
Oh,
I got it on.
Why'd you turn it
phone,
off?
So.
All right, well, we'll keep it updated. We just wanted to talk about the Lions. Anyways, Lions winning this week, right, Sonia?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They should.
All right, we got 6 games. I'm gonna tell you the teams. You tell us our final record, okay? You got Jacksonville, you got Minnesota. I believe you got the Jets, and then you got the Panthers somewhere in there as well.
Okay,
and then you
I got-
Bears and Packers. 6 games. Who you got? What do you got? I mean,
That's
final
the
record.
AP.
I mean,
Yeah.
those are all winnable games.
That's
Every
nothing,
single one of
Jose.
them.
I know.
I think we win 3 or 4.
Yeah, I see 4-2 as well. I'm not gonna try to be greedy.
The-
So 8-9 final record. How about you, Jose?
Yeah. I think that was my prediction in the beginning of the season. Was they're going to be mid-tier and get ready to take it to the next level. Right now, you got all your pieces in place. Let me tell you, man, Brad Holmes built everything on. Usually we go quarterback first, and then you try to build around him. Brad Holmes was like,
You
"Yo,
do
let me
the
show you.
opposite.
Let me show you guys what we were supposed to do. Build in within. You build the line. You get your playmakers." Dude, the trades he did, getting rid of Hawkinson. We didn't even realize Hawkinson's gone.
Yeah.
Dude, we ain't lose a step. They're trending up. This is what you want, man. You get hope into next season.
And then you get a blessing in
Disguise.
the Rams being not good
right.
this year.
Now
And
let me
then
tell
we
you this
get
right
Bryce
now.
Young.
No.
And then
I'd get Bryce Young, or else I wouldn't get
Let's-
anybody else.
Ooh, CJ.
I'm gonna be honest.
He's
with
a
you.
bum.
I don't want no.
Who's a bum?
No, man.
CJ.
Dude,
Yeah, I'd get Bryce Young,
you
and
need
then I wouldn't get anybody else.
playmakers, man.
How about you, Eric? Would you want to draft a quarterback other than Bryce Young?
Or would you like Willie Anderson from Alabama?
I'll take Levis mid first round, wherever we draft in the second one.
with our
Not a
a
big
second
fan.
pick.
I like him. I mean, the stats that they show, his receivers separation rate compared to all the other big quarterbacks is like nothing. So he's throwing into tight windows all. I mean, I think he's got the body like Josh Allen.
I gotta look at. I gotta
He's
watch.
not
him.
going to be Josh Allen,
Now,
but
which, are we talking
I
about
like him. As a
Will Levis.
project, I'll take him.
Kentucky.
Kentucky quarterback, right?
Yeah, he's not going to.
Solid.
He might not go top 10. And
Like, listen, man, you got like 6, 7 potential starting quarterbacks coming out in this draft.
They said that there was a NFL executive who came out.
They think nobody's.
No, they say 4 out of 10 picks are gonna be quarterbacks.
Oh, the first round.
Yes,
Wow.
that's what they
hate
said.
that.
What, this year?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I mean. This
Now,
was an NFL
guys,
executive.
let me ask you guys this. Now, we never thought about this. What if the Lions trade their first round pick, their top 5 pick?
You know, what I was thinking, not that crazy, but maybe. But what I was thinking is, what if we do that so that we get more picks for next year to go all in on Caleb Williams?
What if what?
Like we use our sources because, like, really, the Lions are in a great situation. We got
trade-
money.
I don't know. You said Lions. You said what if we do that?
What if we trade our number 2 pick that we're potentially thinking the Rams
Lions tend to do.
do what?
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm looking too much ahead of it, but Caleb Williams to me is the real deal, bro.
Is
yeah,
he?
but
I
if
do
any
like
team
Caleb Williams.
goes Texans wise and they're picking first, like you're not going to be able to trade up to get Williams. So
Yeah.
you can't just like sell the house for
So why not get Bryce Young then?
Oh, I like Bryce. If
I
it's
think
not
Houston-
Bryce,
I
though,
think
I think
Houston's
you go
taking him.
Carter or Will Anderson. I mean,
Yeah,
those guys
for
are
sure.
Yeah.
playmakers on the defense.
I agree. I mean, listen, you can't pass on Will Anderson if you're number 2 though.
Yeah.
I agree. I definitely want to take him, and
And
that's
then
why-
you have another one late in the round that you might be able to package again, get up to Bryce Young, or he might just
Yeah,
fall
Bryce
to
Young
you.
is going number 1, bro. I don't see Houston going past the quarterback, and I think
Absolutely
he's-
not.
Why
I
not
think
why not Caleb Williams?
He can't. He's not coming out. He's not
oh,
eligible.
He's coming out. Yeah,
eligible.
man, he's not
He has to
eligible.
come out
bro.
next
Oh,
year.
he for sure would have been number 1 though. All right, let's keep the show on the road. Yusuf, can we go ahead and run our next ad, which is going to be Hammer Time True Value Hardware, and then we're gonna get ready with some matchups this week, and then playoffs predictions too. NFL playoffs, some teams that are outside of the playoff looking in that might still sneak in there.
Hammer Time True Value Hardware. Hammer Time True Value Hardware has all of your hardware needs. They have items for cooling, heating, lawn care, plumbing, electrical, and much more. They have great service, great prices. If you want to shop local, then look no further than Hammer Time True Value Hardware, the best hardware store in the Detroit-Hamtramck area. The Detroit location is 16380 East Warren Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to BG, shout out to Adnan, and everybody over there at Hammer Time True Value Hardware.
All right, so our next segment is basically teams that are currently outside of the playoffs that are trying to sneak in, okay? So a team that maybe you can see sneaking in. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with the wild cards right quick, and I'm gonna name them off to you, and then you tell me who might sneak in. So for the NFC, you got Dallas at 5, Giants at 6, Washington at 7, Seattle at 8, Atlanta at 9, and I'm going to mention the Detroit Lions at 10. Why not?
10. Yeah.
All right, and then you got in the
In the
AFC.
hunt.
You got Miami at 8-3, which Buffalo's there because they got the one last Thursday or this past Thursday. But if Miami wins, they jumped them. So you got Miami or Buffalo. Then you got Cincy, Jets. Then the Chargers are at 8, New England's at 9, and then Indy at 4-7-1. So really, maybe stop at 9 over there. Do you see anybody from outside the playoffs sneaking in, or do you think the playoffs are pretty much set? Maybe the seeding might change. All right, Jose, I'm gonna start off with you. What you got?
I don't think it's going to change that much. I think the NFC East is going to lose like a 1 or 2 teams out of that.
The Lions are gonna jump, right?
They got 3 teams in the playoffs.
Four.
All four.
Yeah.
They have all
So
They got all
okay, yeah, I don't see Giants and Washington making the playoffs.
Damn,
That's how
I think
feel.
Giants are too far ahead. Okay.
No, they're not.
I mean, just because they're
They're not.
aren't they going to play Dallas again?
The Giants are 7-4, bro.
I know, but dude, who's after them? Seattle.
That's and then
Shout out-
and then
shout out
watch
to
out for the
Geno Smith,
Lions,
man.
bro.
Come on.
Shout out to
man.
Geno
Lions
Smith,
can win out,
Gino's
man.
going to get him in the playoffs.
comeback player of the year, bro.
I think that's a team in the
I
NFC
don't
that can
see- I don't
get
I
him.
agree. I see Seattle in and maybe Giants out.
Yeah.
I think
I see
Giants is the odd
Washington.
man out. They got to play the Vikings, they got the Eagles, and they got the Commanders twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They
see
got
the
Eagles
Commanders.
twice, actually. So, I mean,
How
that's-
about this? Winner of this game is probably in.
But they play each other twice.
Yeah, but they're playing today.
As a Lions fan, we got to root for both of them.
If the Giants beat Washington,
one.
I think Giants are locked in.
The
Wow, yeah.
Giants can lose a lot of games the rest of the year, Tony. I'm telling you, they could go 1-5 the rest of the year.
Their defense is not that bad.
The team, look at
their
the teams.
offense-
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Daniel Jones is not.
You got 2 Washingtons. So let's say they win 1.
I just
Right.
Okay, they got 2 Eagles.
They got 2 Eagles still.
2 Eagles.
Mhm.
And a Minnesota.
Oh.
yeah.
And a Minnesota.
And I think Seattle's got the Rams twice. So that's why I think
Dubs.
Seattle's going to they're going to jump. You know what I'm saying?
that Seattle loss could be huge for the Lions, by the way. at
Yeah,
the
it's
end of
going to be
year.
the one. It
It's
might be
at
the
end
one.
of the year. I'm serious, man.
Sucks, man.
That was a big loss for us. But here we go. He said P. Ryan, Patterson, Jacobs, and Pierce start 3.
P. Ryan.
P. Ryan,
Patterson.
Jacobs, and Pierce for me this
Stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
P. Ryan and Jacobs is the number 1 running back in fantasy
Yeah,
football.
don't even put him in the question.
Yeah.
week. 2.
So he's number 1 in our hearts.
Jose.
Yeah.
I mean, P. Ryan, you got to throw in there.
Jacobs, P. Ryan, and Pierce for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Guys, Cordell Patterson, don't get me wrong, but to me, he's a boom or bust
At this point.
running
Chris.
back, and go with safe.
I think they're gonna go with the young guys.
Pierce has
Tyler
been
Algier.
bad, though, the last couple weeks.
Very
It's
bad.
been-
But he
yeah.
got Cleveland, and again, they're home. It's Houston. I think, Houston's going to put up some points. It's going to be a good game.
They're
that
going to
game.
fight, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be a good fight.
On
No.
behalf of the city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. So who you got?
I
Thing?
got Jacobs and P. Ryan. We're picking 2?
3.
3? Dang, that's
Pierce or Patterson, really? I think is the question.
I mean, if it's a PPR, I would go Patterson
Okay.
because Pierce is not giving no PPR value.
Go my go blue guy.
Okay,
Go Jose.
that's my
So we
man.
got Patterson, P. Ryan, and
Sir.
Yeah, I like Cal.
And who?
Jacobs.
Saying he's on the same
He's
boat
going
as me.
Patterson over Pierce. Really, that's the
Oh,
question.
okay.
Yeah, that's where you wanna. So Femi, who would you go?
You know what's crazy? Samaje P. Ryan is projected like 18 points as a backup running back, but as a starter, that's crazy. Because I was thinking about Boom Philly and I'm not seeing that.
Who?
Whoa, P. Ryan is projected like 17.
Yeah,
something.
17.
It's crazy.
Yep.
He had a good game when they played the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Why is Ryan Day on the camera right now, man?
He's a bum because they're about to announce it. Saban's
Why is
on
Saban
there.
on the camera?
Everybody. No, these are just interviews. They're
Stop. Hey, they
just
said
interviews. No, it's not.
Your Michigan
No,
fan
they're
base
gonna-
is
they're
shook.
No, this is from yesterday. This is from
They're
yesterday.
shooketh.
You smell that?
Yeah.
Fear.
Yes.
No, we don't smell nothing. We don't
Bring
stink.
them. Bring them.
Eric, what do you got to say? Starting, who you starting from those 3?
Ah, God, that's tough.
4.
I'll go Pierce.
Pierce over
Yeah, he's
Patterson?
going to break the slump. today.
Yeah, I go Pierce too. Now I got a question.
Yeah.
What? Okay, going back to that TCU game, was that a touchdown that they didn't review?
Which one?
The one where he had his hand over the
goal line?
the goal line.
I didn't see that play. I'm not going to lie. I
You
see-
didn't
No,
at all?
I didn't.
Did you?
So I,
I
can't
don't.
give
know.
an
Oh
opinion.
my
I was
God.
watching sparingly.
But they were like, oh, but the camera's from behind and it's not a straight overhead, so it is gonna show a little.
Tony,
forward.
our team is not nowhere near the playoffs, so we're not sitting here watching those games. Okay.
Yeah, they don't
like
care.
we're not
Ah,
inching
it's
for those.
just good
teams.
football, man.
Yeah,
Let me ask you this.
don't do
No,
it.
you know what? All right,
don't do
I'm not
it.
gonna
I already knew what you was gonna do.
We ain't gonna do it, all right?
Yeah, he just- yeah, don't
so
talk.
I hope that answers your questions. Yeah. Anybody want any final comments? Seattle's the team that we're saying.
Yes.
How about the AFC? The Chargers, man, they don't make the playoffs.
I think
They
they're the
might
only
be-
team that probably be able to sneak in.
but I don't think they do.
I think
I don't think they do
this is
either.
where
Yeah.
Brandon Staley loses his job.
I agree. He's on.
Get him out of there, bro.
He ain't on his hot seat of coaches yet, but it's starting to burn a little bit down there in the Chargersville.
Well, they're the number 1. Well, they're number 7, right? No, number 8. I'm sorry.
by
They're-
the way, Cliff Kingsbury is officially. I want to make it on camera officially. I know I sent in the group up chat. He's officially done after this year. I just want to point that out there. Cliff Kingsbury will not be back next
I
year.
agree with that, and you called that out at the beginning of the year,
Thank
along
you.
with other call outs. But here,
Appreciate
I got
it.
a question.
Yes.
Christian Kirk, Jalen Waddle, Amon-Ra, and Taylor. Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah.
He needs 3.
I'm not starting Christian Kirk, but everybody else I'm starting.
Yes,
Okay.
I agree.
Just because Taylor's an RB1 at the end of the day.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle is the number 6 or 7 fantasy wide receiver.
Waddle.
And the other
Hey.
guy that you named, who was that?
Hey, that
Amon-Ra. You can't bench him.
Yeah,
about to have a
I
day.
said the same thing that you said. He said, "S the other guys in the panel." I heard you haven't won a game.
Yes.
I wanted to.
And he's right, whoever that is.
Tell him if he's about that life. If he's about that life, bench Jonathan Taylor today.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. I can see that being a this
I
situation.
mean, it sounds stupid, but it's just the
that
fact,
game
the
could
situation.
be ugly.
Yeah,
That game could be ugly.
It
bro.
can be real.
Good.
That game could be like 41 to
I know.
6.
And there's nobody's ever done it. I won't even do
He's
it.
catching out the backfield, man. He's playing all the downs. I can't.
I feel you.
Because sometimes
I'm
he'll-
He
sorry.
said, I can't. Wait a second.
Huh?
Was that a question for Tony?
No, it's a Jonathan Taylor's comment. That's what he's
He
giving.
said, I can't.
I couldn't do it. I speak for the fans.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shout out to.
I wish I had that team.
yeah, that was a great options right there.
That was great options. My bad for getting that wrong.
Yeah.
'Cause I definitely know.
Too much
I
credit.
made a mistake. Yeah, that's my fault.
Hey, I need him. I will get this win today.
Good luck,
I
Ali.
apologize.
Yeah, good
I,
luck.
By the
I
way,
do apologize.
me and my neighbor, we have a lot of talks because he's there's a lot of spots open for the playoffs and anything is possible. And your brother Ali, I told you about his situation with him creeping up, and
Bro,
it's crazy
brother
how it's playing
leads
out
the league
in scores,
in
and he's
scoring,
ninth.
and he's ninth.
That's crazy.
It's tough.
It's just bad.
I'm telling you, man, it's bad
how it
luck for
goes.
me and me and Ali.
Yeah,
We just
stop that right now.
Tony leads the league and
Losses.
No.
not getting wins.
Oh man,
His name
is
is
bad luck, bro.
His name was Team Bye Week
Ali,
after
I'm
week
sorry. Yeah, I changed it. I thought it was a joke.
Yeah. Then it was like,
But-
yo, it's serious. It's really a bye week.
Yeah, everybody's looking past. Hey, who do I play next
Hell
week?
yeah.
I gotta buy.
Bounce back week.
Yeah.
Family's on my
2. I
schedule.
gotta buy. And then people are like, wait a second, it's
Oh my
fantasy. Like
God.
I know. Yusuf, I'm sorry. This is our final one. Shout out to
Somebody actually
Unique
thought
Corn Island.
that I had a bunch of people on bye weeks when he looked at my projections.
Wow.
Unique Coney Island. That's so funny. Unique Coney Island. We're gonna give a shout out to them, and then we're gonna talk about some of these big matchups in Week 13. This is some
Unique Coney Island.
best matchups.
Unique Coney Island is famous for their original unique pita, homemade chicken lemon rice, unique chicken qalaba, shawarma, gyro, and much more. They also have a reward system there, where every 100 points you get $7 off your next meal. Their location is 33102 DeQuinder Road, Sterling Heights, Michigan. Shout out to Sambo, Big Nate, Big Nasty, and everyone over there at Unique Coney Island for the best conies around.
All right. So with that said, we're gonna talk about some of these great matchups this week, and if you feel free want to chime in, chime in. So first of all, we have a couple good games. I'm gonna start off with the rematch or not rematch, but AJ Brown playing against his old team, and then their replacement Traylon Burks. It's kind of why I have him as a boom Philly. Is I can see Tennessee trying to let AJ Brown know, like, yo,
We don't need you.
not that they don't need
They
him, because I
do,
think they
but-
kind of do need him, but
course.
at the same time,
They didn't want to pay him.
yeah, that's the situation, but they want to let him know that this was your replacement. And low key, hey guys, if you guys look at the numbers, it's kind of scary how their numbers are very similar in the beginning of their career. Like realistically, I know Traylon Burks is not having a great year to start off his rookie year, but his numbers are very similar to AJ Brown's rookie year as well. And then he turned up like the last.
God damn it. I hate Joey Galloway and Kirk Herbstreit, man.
They are already talking
They're
Ohio
on the
State.
set, smiling,
Yeah.
cheesing.
Oh, they already know that Ohio State is in there.
I mean, it's kind of known Ohio
sure.
State's going to
yeah.
get in there.
So, but let's go back to this situation right quick. AJ Brown playing against his old team, Eric Ratonia. I know you're saying that there's great games this week. What are your thoughts on this game right here?
Yeah, it should be a good one. I mean, here we are again. It's December, and you look, and Tennessee's leading the division, and what do? They run the ball and they play defense.
this
That's
is
a
what-
scary team in the playoffs, and so I think it's going to be a great measuring stick for both teams today.
And this is where they turn up to Tennessee, by the way. This
Yep.
is it's
This
December
time of year.
Derrick
Henry he just gets better as the year goes on.
Hold on, we got
Georgia won.
Georgia won.
We got the breaking news
Sorry.
right now happening as the game. It's okay.
Georgia's won.
So
we know
Georgia's
that.
won. We already knew that. All right. Are
The
they doing
boys
it
in
quickly?
blue.
Are they giving interviews after each
No.
pick? Are they doing it quickly? Yeah, I mean, you could turn it up a little bit. We could hear the sound just a little bit if you want to hear what they're saying. Maybe if they're going to call it out. They still talking about Georgia. All right. So, yes, I agree, by the way. Great measuring stick for both teams, Philly and Tennessee. It should be a great game. I'm looking forward to that one. Khaled, what are your thoughts on Philly and Tennessee?
It's gonna be a shootout. It should have been Sunday night or Monday night for real.
Yeah. Sunday night we have Dallas and Indy, and then Monday night we have who's the Monday night?
Saints versus Bucks.
Saints versus Bucks. So number 2, Tony got the college football playoff tracker going on. Number 2 is University of Michigan.
Yeah,
So here we go.
No surprises here.
This is where
TCU.
This is where
No, you
the
don't have
drama
that yet.
begins.
I'm ahead of you.
I should.
No, I'm saying it might be. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
man
we should have
said that.
connected you to the Bluetooth right now. We could have been
My man
listening
said I'm
live.
ahead of
We
you.
could have been
It's all right.
listening
Now
live
we can keep talking.
and give our comments.
It's
right
getting
now.
nervous.
All right, number 3. Let me see, man. Why you trying
I'm
to
about to
fly?
throw
It's not up yet.
Yeah, trying to
They're
fly,
announcing
dog.
number 3 next.
Yes.
Oh
so
my God!
as of
man.
now, Georgia's 1, Michigan's 2. Who is Michigan gonna play in
TCU.
the college football playoff?
It's TCU, and then as I said, watch.
These guys are crazy. These guys are. This is scary right now. Moment for a lot.
Bro.
What are they
Bro,
saying right now?
My palms are sweaty right now.
TCU.
These weak arms are heavy.
Oh, my
Mama, I'm
God.
sweat already. Can I see it?
It's not up yet.
Hey,
I know,
listen,
but you're
listen,
trying to hide it. Can we see it?
listen.
Can we see it?
TCU, and then
Number
watch.
3. Hey, we see a color red. It's Ohio State or Alabama.
Yo,
TCU.
man.
Here we go. So right now, Georgia is 1, Michigan is 2. We're doing a live breakdown of this college football playoff. We had to stop what we're doing just to make sure we get the
TCU.
TCU.
Wow.
I told you.
Wow.
That's surprising.
Hey, we ain't scared of Ohio State. They should have put them at 3.
I told you.
I told you. Yeah, we should have. They should have put them at
told
3.
you.
Hey, Alabama's 4.
No, it's not.
Man, Yusuf,
No, it's not.
See,
It's
cut your
Ohio.
mic
They're
off
gonna
for
put
a
Ohio
second.
State.
Hit the mute button for me, baby.
Hey, man, it's
TCU.
only right, dude.
It's Ohio
I
State.
mean, let's be real.
Kirk is sitting there smiling with
You know what I'm
a
saying?
red on red
Michigan
suit.
fans are celebrating right now.
Ain't nobody
Celebrating.
Hey, we ain't
Hey,
celebrating.
we
Let's
already
ball,
knew
man.
we were going to be number 2. What,
We already-
what's to celebrate?
I don't know.
Are y'all beating TSU?
What?
Hell yeah.
You sound crazy.
Come on
Boy,
now.
boy.
Come on now.
I think Michigan is going to beat
Ain't
them
no way.
respectively.
Hey, you know
Ain't no
what? Georgia,
fucking way.
this is us. That's what we're gonna do with TCU this year.
Go ahead
Hey,
and
whoa.
put
Hey,
Michigan
listen,
and Georgia in the final.
Hey, yes.
Let's go
Well,
ahead and
I
put it
mean,
in.
listen, y'all sleeping on maybe it's Ohio State. I don't care.
Not really.
At this point.
I don't believe in Ohio State to beat Georgia. I'm not gonna lie.
Stop.
I mean, this is my
let's
opinion.
let's get back to the
Yes.
NFL.
So Tennessee,
You telling me
Philly,
they can't beat them?
they can, but I don't see them beating them. I mean, if you told me right now, who do you pick? I'm picking Georgia. Whatever the line is, too. Like
I want
-7.
Ohio State against Michigan for the championship.
Because
What
you
is
guys
that?
beat Ohio State.
No, yeah, and
Hey, by the way, I
They
got a
don't-
question. Traylon Burks, somebody's sent me a message.
if you say Treylon Burks or Samion Pre-Rhyme right now,
No, or Brian Robinson.
I go with
sorry.
the guy with the higher ceiling.
Or Raheem Mostert or Michael Gallup. Could be AJ Dillon
Hey,
as
all
well.
right, listen.
This guy's just sending me names. What the hell's going on?
That guy sounds like he's 0-12. I'll tell you what.
hey, tell-
I
hey,
can't, I can't look at his record.
tell
I
your
don't know.
friend.
Yeah. What should I tell my friend?
I would go Traylon
Hey, what's his name? His name is Remy.
He's Bengali, Rami.
Tommy.
Hey, listen, I think they're gonna. I don't like the passing game for the Tennessee Titans. That's how I feel. I think the Brian Robinson and Gibson situation is. They got ceilings, man. You're not getting more than 15 points or 20 points max if he
20
has
points,
a
you're lucky.
great game.
Yeah.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
And the game plan is the game script's probably not going to go right.
Who's Washington?
I would
playing?
go Traylon
Giants.
Burks, bro. Come on. Like, to me, as a coach, I'm trying to show off the guy that I traded for pretty much for you. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. As a
I
coach,
mean-
I'm getting him extra targets. A couple extra targets.
I know, but what's his name kind of thrashed him on the ground, bro.
Who?
Green Bay last week.
Okay, that doesn't mean that he's not going to get targets.
Oh, and you got Derrick Henry.
But nobody else in Tennessee's catching passes like
All
that,
right, do
man.
you think they're going to be down enough where they have to pass the ball?
They
or
still
do you
got
think,
Tony's boy.
I think it's
Oh.
going to be a pretty
What?
decent score.
Ew.
I think it's going to be a pretty decent score. Like 27-24. Like, they're going to score touchdowns, I think, man. I see some points being scored. You know what I'm saying?
Tennessee win.
Give me a ringer.
Burks.
Okay, over Dylan, over Mostert. Yo, over
Hey,
Gallup.
Mostert, though, I was thinking about boom Philly and Mostert.
I have Jeff
It's
Wilson.
too much. It's too much.
And Mostert.
Yeah, his projection
Who
is
should I
too much.
start?
I'd probably go Wilson.
I'll go Wilson because he's considered pretty much the starter right now.
I was
All right.
I was hoping Gibson. He was out of practice all week. I was hoping maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I heard he's playing. All right, that's the Tennessee and Philly game. Tony, you got the rematch of the AFC Championship, Cincinnati and Kansas City, and a lot of smack talk is happening. You know what made me realize? It made me realize that Kansas City low-key respects Cincinnati. they out there talking about them and stuff. Like KC usually is that team that's just like kind of like go about their business. They don't really even talk smack about Buffalo. You know what I mean? Like they don't really talk smack. They respect them. You know, it's just more of like they're your rivals, but you don't really talk about it. But they're over there talking smack to Cincinnati.
All right, let me ask you.
I
do you
can see
think
Cincinnati winning this game.
Yeah, do you think Cincinnati's the king of the North?
I thought Baltimore was going to win, but yes, I do think Cincinnati is back as the best team.
Yeah. I like Cincinnati all year. I thought it's between. I mean, listen, dude. What KC's doing, I'm actually pretty surprised. I'm not surprised, but
Shocked.
The fact that they're doing it with consistency week in and week out, and just, bro, Mahomes, he's gonna be the MVP.
I agree. I think he deserves it because Kansas City's the number one team too in the AFC. But
I'm disappointed in Buffalo though.
I think Kansas City, Buffalo, Miami, and Cincinnati all have legit Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah.
And you can throw
like
in
Miami
Tennessee.
too?
I like Miami.
Man, the AFC is strong.
Stacked.
It is.
Yeah, it really is.
Because all four of those teams can beat Philly, who is the number one team in the NFC. To me, in my opinion.
You know what, man? People are sleeping on San Francisco.
No, I think San Francisco and Philly are the NFC Championship.
I think San Francisco has the defense to do it.
for sure.
Yeah.
And then have enough weapons on offense to beat any team in the NFC. And Philly is that team where it's like they could be great throughout the whole season, but they meet a team like San Fran who is built to beat Philly. By the way,
Yeah.
they got a perfect team to beat Philadelphia that they could beat them. But yeah, I think in the AFC, man, people are sleeping on Miami and Cincinnati too, man. The seeding is going to matter so much. That's why Kansas City has to finish in number one and hope that they get that bye week. Because they could lose in the first round in the AFC. Because the AFC is loaded, man. And then they drop to like 3. Because Buffalo is right there. Miami's right there. And Cincinnati wins. They're 8-4. And what's KC? 8-3 right now? Or
No, 9-2.
Oh, 9-2. Okay. So yeah, they're good right now. They're in the driver's seat. All right. But Cincinnati, KC, Jose, what you got for that game?
I want to see Cincinnati win.
Me too.
Just because I'm not a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
Who's home?
Cincinnati.
Oh, Cincinnati's winning this game,
And
man.
they're getting Jamar Chase back.
Yeah.
But I still think
He's questionable, but
he's back though. But
he ain't back.
T. Higgins is their dog. I love me some T. Higgins, man. This guy's been balling.
Yeah.
He's been the number 1 wide receiver, I think, the past 3 weeks or something. You know that?
Oh, overall?
Overall.
Because he's been consistent.
Consistently good.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
um,
Tony tried to boom Philly him last week. Almost got it.
that would have been another blanket for Yemen.
I mean, we got 5. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Yep, we got 5. Z, I'm going to be contacting you.
Tennessee. Kansas City. Cincinnati.
KC winning this game.
For real?
Revenge game?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's at home?
Cincinnati's home.
Cincinnati's.
Cincinnati?
And don't forget what your boy Jay.
Hey, man, KC, bro. I got KC.
Travis.
Eric.
Chiefs.
You got
Yeah.
the Chiefs?
Yep.
I got Cincinnati, man.
Mahomes is too good.
I just think I mean, Mahomes is, of course, he's the best. But I think the Cincinnati Bengals are playing like, the run game is clicking. The receivers are clicking. I was watching the game against Tennessee. I'm like, bro, Burrow's having a terrible game. And the guy ends up with like stats out of this world.
He
I'm
always like that. He's weird,
Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
man.
He always has like a slow start, or he.
If he would have stayed in Ohio State, he wouldn't be this good.
Well, here's the thing. That is true, though. Fun fact.
Yep. Go ahead.
I mean, it is. You gonna say it?
No, I'm not saying
Yeah.
nothing.
Because I ain't gonna lie.
We're not Ohio State fans,
I
Tony.
know. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't tell.
Personally, I hate Ohio State way more, nowhere near Michigan.
Hey,
Oh, yeah. What are your feelings towards Ohio State?
I don't like Ohio State.
I don't like him either.
All right.
Who you like
like-
worse, Michigan or Ohio State, Eric?
What?
That's a
Do
big
that.
Ohio
Think about
State.
Who
that.
do I hate more?
Yeah.
Ohio
I
State.
hate Michigan way more.
Okay, I was gonna say he had to think about it,
Yeah.
No, it's
but
not.
he's.
I don't.
You hate. Ohio
I'm a big Michigan. I'm a big state of Michigan person, by the way.
I'm getting
All right.
more respected, but I respect your rivalry too.
But don't get me wrong. Like I told you, I don't want them to win the national championship, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I definitely don't want that to happen.
So, let me tell you something about Cincinnati and KC. Here's the thing about it, right? I think the offensive line for KC is not playing well. I think they're going to put pressure on Burrow. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, but I still think Buffalo's going to come out the AFC, man.
What,
Like,
with Von
Buffalo
Miller
has
out for
all-
like 4 games?
Yeah, but he's going to be back. Buffalo, man, they got all the pieces. They got defensive line. Their offensive line straight. Can they find that running back that is going to end up, giving them the
That
3,
Naheem
4
Hines
yards.
trade was the dumbest trade I've ever seen in a long
I don't
time.
get. I didn't get that one.
Hey, but you know what's funny? I was telling
Were
you.
they looking for a kick returner?
Yeah,
Yo.
maybe. But they funny. Naheem Hines took Zach Moss's number. Zach Moss took Naheem Hines' number.
Yeah.
In Indy. That's so funny. That's messed up in a way, but funny at the same time. They literally switched numbers too, but different players, same numbers, I guess.
No, 21 and 20, right?
Yeah. All right. So that's Cincinnati KC. Now Miami versus 49ers. You got Coach Mike McDaniel playing against.
We
his
have
old
another
team.
question.
Oh, here we go.
Jared Goff at home against Jacksonville or Tom Brady against New Orleans?
Jared Goff. Tom Brady against New Orleans has
Goff.
been bad.
Hey,
Goff gonna get you 2 at least.
I like Goff. He's been playing
Goff
better.
Goff is 222 and 2 touchdowns. at
Goff
least.
is
And
gonna go.
Goff was sipping last night
I don't
too.
know. I don't know why.
Some
this-
Jameson.
This guy is sending me his available players. He got Garoppolo, Kenny Pickett against Atlanta, Ryan Tannehill maybe,
You got Goff.
Tyler Heineke.
Who's
Goff.
Blind?
No.
I'll go Goff.
My boy Peaky.
Goff?
Personally, I'll go Goff.
Yeah, I like Goff.
How about Miami and 49ers? Who you like in that game?
Listen,
Miami.
man.
This is a great game.
I just like the coaching matchup. Shanahan versus his boy Mikey. Tua's been playing lights out since he got the lights taken out. The 49ers they're still unpredictable, man. It feels like I still feel like McCaffrey's not on that team yet.
I hate this guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Defense.
Wow, this guy's got a lot of questions. Sounds like he's having a long season.
All right,
I know,
the
right?
Giants at home against Washington. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
This guy is sending me screenshots. Players available: Atlanta, home against Pittsburgh, Chicago, Green Bay. This guy's teams.
Yeah, this guy's having a long season. Well, tell your buddy.
Can you not start a defense? Is that better off? for him?
Stop.
I'm joking.
Hey.
I'll go Washington against the Giants.
Hey, Hotmail.
Hey, listen. Tell your buddy that a streamy defense for today. It might sound a little nutsy because I'm booming Chris Watson. I can see the Bears manhandling your boy Aaron Rodgers today.
What?
I disagree.
Yeah. Don't forget what happened last time he played them at Chicago.
This
What?
is
What
this is
happened?
your
I own you.
Chicago fandom. See,
I own you.
See, let me,
I own you.
let me tell you something about Jose. His fandom comes out.
Hey.
He's a big time homer.
question.
He's a big time. He's
Don't
a
you
big
question
time.
me.
This guy drafts only Raiders, Lions,
And
and
Bears.
Bears. That's it.
I love animals and I
Yeah.
love pirates. What do you want me to tell you?
Hey, you guys are funny. You guys are funny. I'm just reading the messages right here and whatever called the group talking about the rankings. But going back to the game, Miami versus
Yeah,
San
Miami.
Fran. Yeah.
Game of I won't call. I will call.
First of all, I think this is like the best week of NFL regular season
rivalry.
games.
yeah.
Like, bro,
That's
it's like
great.
There's like a lot of great games. Plus, I mean, being a Detroit fan, seeing Jameson Williams come back is a lot of
yeah.
excitement.
Real quick, I just read a report that they plan on playing Jamison Williams at gunner.
What?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
I-
no way.
I'm dead serious,
no way.
Can I tell you
On
guys
special
something?
teams? Are you
Yeah,
serious?
no
can
way.
Can I
They
be
ain't
serious
doing
with you
that.
guys? I'm about to make you guys laugh. I was watching highlights of him yesterday. This guy has a lot of special teams plays. You guys are gonna laugh. Please go YouTube it right now.
We said Gunner.
On the punt return,
Yeah, dude, he should be as far away from hitting somebody
Yeah.
as possible.
What are you
Alabama
doing?
used to have him as a punt
Hold on,
return
guys. I'm watching them
person,
right now.
Okay.
not a returner. A person.
No, if I'm gonna put him on special teams, it'd be a returner.
I'm just telling you.
Not no Gunner.
I swear, part of the highlights, whoever the guy put the video together on YouTube, it was him making tackles on punt returns because he was a person that went.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh my God!
I'm not joking with you guys. That's so funny.
J-Bo.
Look at your boy J-Bo.
Look at him about to make tackles. Like, I'm not joking with you guys. He was making tackles
Nah, you can't do that.
on the
Nah,
highlights.
I don't
Nick
want to see
Saban's
that.
savage, dog.
Yo.
Nick Saban is a savage for putting a first round wide receiver at Gunner.
Boom.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
crazy.
Speaking of crazy YouTube videos, for some reason,
So, do we
I
get
was-
points for tackles and boom?
Yeah,
Philly?
come on, let's go.
Yeah, that
We might have
counts.
to talk about that. But
Let's
hilarious.
establish it right now. If he gets a tackle, it's a point. 1 point.
Yo,
towards Boom
I was
Philly.
gonna say 5.
Well, hell no.
That's a touchdown.
I mean, it's just keep it fair.
Buddy.
my man's got 6 catches, 32 yards, and 4 tackles. Boom. As soon as he tackles
What's
somebody.
up with the YouTube video?
He was talking about. I was about to ask him, why were you just YouTubing Jameson Williams, on special teams? But yes, the night before guess what I was YouTubing? Justin Fields against Clemson. Remember that game? I don't know why I just brought that up, but it was just something I thought.
You're a
about.
Bears.
Man, are you a Bears fan, man? I know your cousins are Bears
He
fans.
is.
Hey,
I know his
listen,
cousins
time out.
are.
He is, man.
Stop.
I don't know how you can be
Miami,
a Lions
San
and a
Fran.
Bears fan.
Miami, San Fran. What you got?
It's gonna be great. I like
forgot about that.
Miami.
Me too.
I think they're gonna win that game.
Me too.
McDaniel's great, man.
I love
his
the-
sound
he's-
bites are fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, that guy is just on the sidelines. The way he talks to his players, the way that him and Tua, like Brian
He's like,
Flores looks
Georgia's
so
better than-
terrible
Yeah,
right now.
he does.
Man.
Because
Why?
even the
'Cause
atmosphere.
He even said, well, we made a mistake. He said they made a mistake by taking Tua over Justin Herbert.
Yeah, and now he's proven. There,
like,
there are
now
people
Tua-
out there, by the way. I'm all Herbert over Tua.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But,
He's way
but
more
there are
athletic.
people out there that are saying Tua's better than Herbert now.
Stat
I don't know about
wise,
that.
yeah.
I'm just throwing it
To me,
it out
Herbert-
there. Next week, Sunday, you guys are going to see, man, and Twitter. I know Eric be on Twitter. I'll be on Twitter. Twitter, it's a crazy argument. That's why they flexed the game, the Chargers in
you know,
Miami, because it was a huge argument about Justin Herbert and Tua. And the fact that there's even an argument
It's sad.
crazy because Tua literally himself thought that he was a bum. And now they're arguing to me a guy that I put Herbert going into this year as a quarterback number 3. Like in terms of like who I would want to start my franchise with, behind
Really?
Mahomes and Allen.
Oh, okay.
And I still probably would put him at 3, to be honest with you.
Because he's still, he's young.
Burrow's solid.
Oh yeah, but then Burrow, we had that argument about Burrow too. So Burrow's definitely up there. But and the fact that they're having that argument about Herbert and Tua should tell you how far along Tua has come and how great Mike McDaniel is doing over there in Miami.
Yeah. I mean, Mike
Would
McDaniel's
you take
changed.
Lamar
Over who?
over Herbert?
Heck no.
I don't
I'm
like
taking
Lamar
Herbert over
anymore,
Lamar
man.
all day.
Huh?
Listen,
Lamar's
guys, I
trending
think
down.
the Chargers are in the same situation as Tua, with a coach who doesn't know how to use Herbert the right
that's
way.
probably the case.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
I think with Sean Payton going to the Chargers or a guy. By the way, you know they got Lombardi as the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
You guys know Lions Lombardi.
Oh, my
You guys
God.
remember what we hated about him? He's doing the same
Joe
thing.
Lombardi?
Joe Lombardi. He's doing the same thing with the Chargers. Remember, like it was just very predictable, and it was like kind of high school offense.
I mean, come on, man. First of all, they're playing with their two top 2 receivers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that takes a toll on somebody. Their offensive line is good, but they had some injuries. Even last week, I think their
Bro,
right guard.
I
or-
still think that it's not clicking. Like to me, when you have a talent like Herbert and it's not working out, you got to point at the coaching staff first.
I think defensively they're struggling.
That too, and that's why
Like,
Brandon
you,
Staley's on the
you
hot
go
seat.
in, you put in Khalil Mack, you bring in Khalil Mack, and
Yeah.
you struggle.
Now
I
you
mean,
look
yeah, some
stupid.
of their corners. I think their J.C. Jackson ended up going down for the year.
Yeah, he did. He did get hurt.
So I mean, there is some
But
injuries.
by the
but
way,
Khalil
that
Mack,
was,
man, come on.
dude, that was one of the worst signings of the offseason.
What?
J.C. Jackson got maxed out,
Okay.
and you got
He's been bad.
Asante Samuel Jr., like a come-up player. I think they still had Chris Harris Jr. at the
But
time.
they still got him. Chris Harris, wasn't he with Denver?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, they made bad
But
decisions.
I'm saying,
in the
why is that?
offseason.
Why J.C. Jackson? That was just this year.
Yeah, bro.
Why is it? Why
He's
is
been bad though.
Before
He's
he
been
got
really bad.
hurt, before
Yeah,
he got
before he
hurt,
got hurt,
he
he
was
was
one of the
bad.
worst corners in the league. That's all I was saying. So, and the-
Derwin James solid. I mean, look, they
Oh,
had
Derwin James
they had
a
playmakers
dog.
at different levels on defense.
That's
man.
one of my favorite
I
players
don't
in
get it.
the league.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He's when he lines up on the line, I think he's a linebacker. The guy's huge.
Yeah, he
I think
body
it's coaching.
slammed,
I think really, like when you start to break it
Kelsey.
down, coaching is holding him back.
Yeah.
you know, to
Big
me,
time, man.
Cliff is gone, but people that are like, you better watch out for your next step.
Jose's gone. No,
Brandon
I'm joking.
Staley and my man from Vegas Raiders. What's his name?
Josh
McDaniels?
Josh
McDaniels.
McDaniel. Like they just gotta watch out. I'm not saying that they're gone, but they gotta watch out.
Listen, man.
And but Sean Payton's taking somebody's seat.
Sean
I'm telling you
Payton
right
is-
now.
yeah, he's
and
wait-
it might be a surprise. Like it might be Dallas. You know what's his name? Might be gone, or it might be the Chargers. Brandon Staley.
Yo,
'Cause
shout
he,
out.
he ain't
shout
gonna
out
go to a bad
TCU for
situation.
making it.
Might be Detroit.
Might be Detroit. I was thinking
No,
that. Like think about it, guys.
no.
Remember we were saying how Dan Campbell could still be in the locker room. I think I swear we bring in Sean Payton, a guy that's
His homie.
proven.
Yeah,
And-
that is
Sean
his guy.
Payton.
Yeah, and they're friends.
Yeah.
Sean Payton says great things about Dan Campbell. Sean sees the potential in us. Sean sees that we have a chance to get a quarterback that's top 5.
Crazy.
Comes in, solidifies us.
Speak it into fruition. Come on,
I'm
let's
being
go.
serious. Like,
You guys are ready?
I really see Dan Campbell maybe taking a step down. Maybe being a
Come on.
tight ends coach.
No.
Or assistant
No.
head coach.
He's not.
Because Ben
No.
Johnson can't leave.
He's
Ben
not
Johnson's
doing
the
that.
man. Ben
He is
Johnson's
not
probably our
doing
best
that.
coach
Take him.
in that locker room.
Hey, Dan Campbell, strength coach.
For real.
I agree.
He's not, bro.
He is not stepping
He's
down.
not being
he's-
demoted, no.
He can't.
All right, Eric. But final score: San Fran, Miami, or you said Miami's winning?
I think Miami's going on the road getting it done.
Okay. Oh, so it's in
Oh,
San
it's in
Fran.
San
huh?
Fran?
Yeah, it's
That's
in San
crazy.
Fran.
I think they're getting Eric Armstead, like a He's
Yeah.
good. So isn't he with Miami? No.
Tariq. No, it's
Tariq?
San Fran.
He's still with the San Fran? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Because I noticed that Mike McDaniels tended to take his players. Dude.
Yeah, he brought a couple of them.
So,
He
Jeff
brought
Wilson and
Mostert, Jeff
Mostert are
Wilson.
beefing with the 49ers gang. So, bang, bang.
They're mad because they probably went after McCaffrey and
Yeah, they
Revenge
like,
game.
yeah.
I mean, look.
Boom, Jeff Wilson, by the way.
Ooh.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
You have him?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Boom.
His
We're gonna talk about the Boom.
their projections, him and most are low.
Like
I'm-
8,
And
right?
ESPN.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real
big,
low.
And Yahoo's
49ers
at-
got the #1 defense. That's why.
Yeah, it's
Um,
a tough matchup on paper, but I think there's gonna be a lot of points scored today. I just see it
Tyreek.
every game that Miami
got
plays.
Offense versus offense, man.
I mean, I want to see how they're going to slow down Tyreek Hill.
They're not. Miami's
You
going to
can't.
score, bro.
You can't slow him down. You just got to
I almost
contain
boom
him.
Philly Tyreek Hill. But
Hey,
his
who
projections
said at the
too
beginning
high.
of the year
projection.
Tyreek is not going to be a top 5 wide receiver?
Probably me.
Please don't say
Because
me.
I'm not going to lie, I wasn't high on him.
I'll be honest with you.
Only one person, and that was my dad. He said Tyreek Hill, top 5.
No, Eric was
Oh,
high
yeah.
on him too.
Yeah,
Let me
he
tell
liked
you,
him
I
too.
remember
I
Eric.
feel-
Oh, that
I'm-
is going to be.
I
top
was. I
five.
had other guys.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm one of those guys that
I was
thought
not high on Tyreek Hill.
I thought Tyreek was gonna take a step back.
Hey, steals of the draft to me, just off the top of my head. Tyreek Hill, Josh Jacobs is the steal of the draft. Tyreek Hill to me, where he went to me, and Ramondre Stevenson still, Amari Cooper still. You know, anybody else top
You
of
know,
your head?
I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of people sleeping on Amari Cooper. I don't like him. I've never liked.
He's
Amari
number
Cooper.
7 wide receiver
Yeah,
overall, though. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So,
Hey, we got a question.
Miami.
Oh wait,
and-
so real quick, I'm sorry. If Tyreek Hill's a steal for you, Waddle's definitely a steal.
Waddle's also a steal. It's just he went in the 5th round. But yeah, he's a steal.
Yeah,
I
so-
can't argue it. I can't argue.
So it's
He's
cool.
top 10.
He's had a couple big games that are
Yeah, but
inflating his
then
scores,
again,
and then he's
Waddle,
kind of
he
been.
disappeared from-
Waddle?
Yeah, he's been.
Yeah, Tyreek's been consistent.
Yeah, Tyreek's
Yeah.
been going big every week. Waddle's been fine, 12 to 15.
The only reason
on
why
his
we're
bad days,
mentioning
but-
Tyreek because he leads the league in yards, so that's big.
And he's like number 3 receiver right now, and he got drafted like
And he
outside
only
of the top.
scored 5 touchdowns.
I mean, that's still pretty respectable.
Tyreek Hill.
If he ends up with
That's
8
crazy.
touchdowns, that's pretty good.
I know, but all the points.
Hey, you know who also fell? That's up there. Devontae Adams.
Don't you dare disrespect my
Hold on,
buffalo.
bro. Because
I
Fell
did.
where? He
Hey,
went in the 2nd round.
he's the number 1 wide receiver.
No, he's not. You guys, what are you? Y'all stats
He's
are not
not?
true. I seen the Champions League. I was looking at it. I was like,
Huh?
I'm not going to argue with these guys because it's not my
Diggs?
league. Stephon Diggs is 1. Justin Jefferson is 2.
Diggs is number 1 because of the game that just happened.
No, it wasn't. It was before.
Yeah.
It's- Can I talk, please?
Can I say
Diggs was
something?
1. Jefferson was 2. Devontae Adams was number 3 or 4. To be
3.
honest with you. He wasn't even 3
Yeah,
yet.
I'm sorry. He's right. We talked about it with Rico. He had the 2, number 1 and number 2.
He didn't.
Diggs.
I mean, we know
Adams
at,
was
at
not
that
number
time
2.
he didn't, but he had 2 30-point games.
Or did he have two?
Anyways, guys, we got bigger problems here.
Yeah.
What is it, Femi?
This guy wants to know: Graham Gano or Jacob or
Tell
If
your
you're
friend.
worried about starting
Jason
kickers,
Myers.
then you are
I'm
in
like,
trouble.
What did we say that? I said we don't talk about kickers, right?
Graham Gano or Jason Myers? Quick.
Myers.
Myers.
I-
Yeah,
He's the number 1 kicker in the league.
Yo, what time does Seattle's game start?
4:30.
Oh, okay. Depending on how my 1 o'clock goes, best believe Jason Myers might be in my boom Philly for this week.
I'm sorry. I was trying to check something out.
I already got my 1 kicker, Nick Folk. Eric
Wow.
hates the kicker, boom Phillies. But I swear, I looked at him, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait on it.
Okay.
I see Jason Myers because Seattle's playing in Los Angeles, right? See, I don't want to talk y'all into trying to doubling down on that because I know how Tony be.
Hey.
But I see a lot of
Jason
possessions.
Myers, boom Philly.
Stop,
Write it down.
Stop.
What?
You got him?
I got him.
All right, I got to double down on him before somebody else does.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Bang. Put the pressure on.
Hey,
to get
back,
a 0.
back to the rankings that we were just talking about. Diggs was number 1 before the game that just happened.
Okay.
Jefferson was 2.
Jefferson was 2. Hill was 3.
Thank you.
Devontae Adams was 4.
Thank you.
Cooper
Wow.
Kupp is at number 5.
Still,
Wow.
that's how much of a great year he had. Because there's a big drop off then after 5. Like that's tier 1 guys. Those
You
first
got
4.
Waddle, CD.
And then you got the tier 2 guys coming in next. All right.
All right, guys. Question: Miles Sanders, Saman J.P. Ryan, or A.J. Dillon? I know P. Ryan's in there. Okay, guys.
Yo,
hey, don't ask that dumb question. P.
Sanders-
Ryan's in there.
All right,
Sanders is-
what's the question again?
Miles Sanders or A.J. Dillon?
Miles
Sanders.
Or Knight.
Oh, son of a night. I might not take him out of my boom Philly because I heard James Robinson's active too.
Is he?
Yeah. So it's like
Better make that
Jets
clear
back
before
up.
1. Boy.
I know.
Back
It's 12:45.
Michael
Yeah.
Carter.
Trust me, it's in the back of my head right now. Because we are going to talk about Boom Phillies. We did all the sponsors. Shout out to all the sponsors, BC, Balkan, Hanley, and Kahwa House. We appreciate them. But now let's go ahead and roll with the Boom Phillies. Everybody's here, so you can say your own. Keltrey, I'm gonna start off with you. Which, by the way, I gotta say the percentages, I guess, to make sure everybody knows where we're at.
Let them know.
Let them know who's in first place and
Go ahead.
second place and
Let him
third,
have his
fourth,
shine.
and fifth. Yes, gotta make sure he gets his
He
shine.
deserves it, man.
So Boom Philly scores number 1 is Eric Ratonia, a guy that said that he will win the belt
And
beginning
he's
of the
been
year.
number 1 since week 1.
Stop.
No,
What are you
stop.
talking about?
Stop.
bro? Stop.
I'm looking at the
Guys, this
camera.
guy is
Alright.
depressing.
Slow down,
His starting
Jose.
running backs
Stop
are
it.
Gus Edwards and Zonovan Knight.
Is that you?
No.
Okay. Number 1 is Eric Otonia. Number 2 is the guest at 26.8.
Facts.
Eric Otonia is 27.2. Number 3 is OT, 24.5. Been on a slump. Number 4 is Jose, 20.9. Number 5 is Moti at 17.7. And then number 6. Can we get a thought right quick, please? This guy is not only losing in reality fantasy, but he's losing in fantasy. And that is Tony at 15.3%.
It's his injury effect. That's what it is.
Tony's been injured for a few years now with his fantasy call-outs.
What'd he do?
To be honest with you.
Guys, I don't know how the hell.
Torn
my-
ACL.
Did he-
Listen,
What did he do?
Is
I'm
there a
not even
concussion?
sure. I should have just stopped while I was ahead.
Uh-huh.
Mathematically, Tony has to get the next 100 right to even get in first place.
Don't say that.
All right, shout out to my man Tony.
Don't say
Yo.
that. Please don't say that.
It's a fun fact number 3.
All right, Boom Phillies, Cal, I'm gonna let you start because I'm gonna change mine up probably a little bit.
Yeah, because yours is like a whole lineup.
Robert Tunyon.
I am gonna have a kicker in the defense, by the way.
Yo, please set it up. Set it up as a lineup. Go ahead,
I
Cal.
might
I'm
do
sorry.
Dallas's defense, man. Go
Robert Tunyon.
ahead. Yes.
Schultz and what's his name?
Landry.
Yeah,
Is
Landry.
it tight end
Yeah,
day?
you're going tight end. Oh, we're going tight end heavy, me and you. I noticed that.
Yes, sir.
I went 2 tight ends too.
I start doing what Moti's doing. Play Deuce Prime Time.
Oh,
There you go.
Hey,
Jason Myers is
I
in
like
mine.
that.
All right, you got yours, Jose?
I got mines. I'm going with my boy Schultz. I've been booming Schultz, if you guys haven't noticed, almost every week because his projection is still mid-tier.
Where's his projections at?
He's 11.15.
Oh, I can't mess with
Now,
that.
let me tell you something, man. That's
Nothing.
Dak
Yeah, I know.
Prescott's number 1 target.
Stop. CD Lamb is still.
I
number
know
one.
that, but I just, he's my guy. I
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
say that. So I got Schultz. I got my boy C. Weezy, Chris Watson.
Okay.
I love that guy.
I mean, I
bro.
got him down on my
I got
list.
Ty Johnson just because of the fact that they're going running back by committee, and they got him projected so low.
What is the
that
projections?
His projections right now is like a 6.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is 6.92. So that's a sneak one.
I'm scooping up Ty Johnson, baby.
He's in there,
I'm
and
in
of
there.
course, the Eddie Lacy in the flesh, aka Isaiah Pacheco. 16 steps, 5 yards.
What is his? What is it?
Is that what you need for projections?
I don't know. I think I need like 107 steps.
Yo, what is it? What is
His
it?
projection is at 10.6.
Pacheco? I like
yeah,
Pacheco.
He wants to sneak him into.
I'm
and
a double down
My
on
little
Pacheco.
sneak for the day is Harrison Bryant. David Njoku's out. He's projected 7.
All right.
So you know what I'm saying?
okay.
That's a little sneak boom.
I like it.
That's my little.
So I just added 2 after Jose's. I got Jason Myers. I got Donovan Peoples-Jones. Like
no,
he
no, no.
said.
I'm gonna do your quarter. You got a quarterback on there?
No, I don't.
Damn.
I know, and I don't got a defense. I can't.
All right, go
Quarterback's
ahead.
up
I'm
top.
sorry. Go ahead.
Jason Myers, Donovan Peoples. What's Deshaun Watson's projections?
26.
Oh yeah, dude, luck. Jason Myers, Donovan Peoples-Jones. I got Jamison Williams, Christian Watson, Jalen Warren playing or no?
Yeah.
Jalen Warren and Najee Harris playing. I meant to say.
No, I
Yeah,
think
he is.
Harris is
Oh.
in.
Harris is-
Harris
Warren
is
is
in.
out for
Yeah,
me.
Warren's out for me too.
Warren is out. Let me make sure I keep this updated.
Shout out
This
to
is important.
NFL young boy.
Jason Myers, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Jamison Williams, Christian Watson, Garrett Wilson, Traylon Burks, Elijah Moore, and Ty Johnson.
The 2022
One,
draft class.
2,
right there.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 for you guys. All right, 8
What
for
the
you
hell
guys.
just happened?
That's the 8-pack slider special right there, boy.
Eric, you gotta put yours under the rest of them, bro. You gonna make?
I got you. I got
Yeah.
you.
So go ahead, Eric Tony. Who do you
Bring
got?
him up. Bring him up. Rashad White. Fournette's back, but we ain't worried.
Yes.
DeAndre Swift. It's time. It's time.
Hey, what is his
Gotta
projection, by the way?
For me, it's 10.
Yeah, it's pretty low in the
No,
the
it's
PP.
not. You
In the
guys, I think
NFL?
like 13, 14, bro.
Bro, that's low.
No, it's not.
You're telling me he only needs 20 points?
Yes.
Eat him up.
Stop.
Eat him
Go
up.
ahead.
Jeff Wilson Jr.
11.5.
Thanks.
Jameson Williams.
Yes.
We sipping. And Brandon Ayuk.
So you got 5
5-pack.
5-pack special.
Real quick,
Yes.
Swift is projected 11.5.
Mm.
That's crazy.
So
And the
That's sad.
PPR.
But it's time for him
Yeah.
to make things happen.
Exactly. It's going to be
Yeah.
a great
Campbell
game.
was talking. I mean, he's supposed to get more carries. Let's
He
see.
said that.
He said that he's supposed to get more touches. Deuce said he's as healthy as he's been.
Dude, the Lions finally are going to be coming
We'll
out
see.
with a full squad
We'll see.
probably. Go ahead, Tony. Who's your Tony's still looking right now. He's
Swift
starting to
still-
It's very easy, man. Give me the Dark Knight. Give me Garrett Wilson, Williams from the Rams, NFL young boy.
George Pickey.
Hey,
he's
guy's
a dog,
Bro,
man.
I'm gonna. How about this? He's gonna get 2.5 times his projection.
Don't you? Are
Hey,
you
George Pickens is
doubling
going
Who they
that?
playing against? Who
Are
they
you
playing
getting a
against?
Boom
Atlanta.
Philly
Oh.
extra meat?
What's their
Jason
projections?
Myers,
What's their projections?
Traylon Burks, Isaiah Pacheco, and we're gonna try this one more time. He's broken my heart too many times.
AJ Dillon.
AJ.
Okay, what's
Dillon.
George Pickens'
luck.
projections,
Ugh.
please, guys, right quick?
They're playing the Bears.
Can I get Pickens' projections, guys?
Yes, sir.
I see 11 on mine.
NFL young boy.
Guys, look at the update. I
11.
got George Pickens on there as well. All right,
Wow.
9-pack special. Tony wants to double down on mine.
9-pack.
Double
Good
down on his,
Lord.
bro. You guys always taking my mean Tonys. We got 5 the same ones.
So
Jason Myers, Traylon Burks, George Pickens, Garrett Wilson. You sticking with Donovan Knight?
I am.
he said the Dark Knight.
It's 10.
The Dark Knight Rises.
It's 10.
Is
bro.
it
They're
10 or
playing
is it
Minnesota.
11.48?
Well,
All right.
We'll take a look at
With
it.
that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. We appreciate you guys for
please
those.
pray for nobody to go winless.
Yeah.
And
You're winning today.
He doesn't want to say it was him. He just said nobody.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tony. We appreciate him.
So sad.
Appreciate you guys for watching season 2, episode 12 of the Fantasy Guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week, I believe we have Uncle Eddie and Sal coming here, so watch out.
Go Lions.
Oh, nice.
Go Lions. Should be fun. Looking forward to it. The great slate.